Okay, so now I'm going to complete the installation of the 4 TB SSD internal hard drive on the PS5. I've positioned it as the instructions said, and basically I found the instructions on YouTube, so I continued it, watching the instructions.
Once your PS5 is in position, use your right hand to grip the edge of the bottom right corner and your left hand to grip the edge of the top left corner of the cover. Gently lift the cover up with the right hand. Slide the cover off with your left thumb while using your fingers to stabilize the PS5. As you remove the cover, you will see the expansion slot. From here, you'll need to use a #1 Phillips screwdriver to unscrew and lift away the cover. It is important that you verify that you have the proper sized screwdriver to avoid damaging the screws. Take extra care not to drop your screw into the console fan. Once the expansion cover has been lifted away, you will see a green area with 5 expansion screw holes. Carefully remove the screw by applying gentle pressure and remove the spacer from its current hole. Set the screw aside for a moment and then place the spacer in the screw hole that corresponds with your M.2 SSD size. Hold the edge of your M.2 SSD and align it with the notch on the terminal. After you have aligned your M.2 SSD, starting from a diagonally upward position, firmly insert your M.2 SSD all the way. After you have successfully inserted your M.2 SSD, tilt the SSD down and fasten it with the screw you had set aside in step number 4. Reattach the expansion slot cover and fasten it with its screw. Reattach the cover by positioning it slightly away from the top edge and sliding it back into place.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do that. So my SSD is over here ready to go install, and I already plopped this cover open, so now I just slide it out like this, and there we go. And I'm just gonna put this down for a minute like this. Okay, and that's the fan, that is the optical drive, and that's what we want to add, the internal SSD drive. So it's ready to be installed. So what I do is I turn it around like this, and I had 2 screwdrivers, but the video said I should use a #1, so yeah, I'll use the #1 screwdriver. And that's the screw that I have to remove to access the cover. It's got a PS5 inscription logo on the screw, so let me just go ahead and remove the screw. It seems to be a very delicate screw, so the video is right. You have to choose the right screwdriver, probably a very narrow screwdriver so you don't damage the screw. I think this screwdriver doesn't seem like to be the right one for the screw, as the edge seems pretty thick and the screw seems very narrow. So I'm going to come back with another screwdriver set that's probably more suitable.